The house was old and creepy, with peeling paint and creaky floorboards. Emily had always been told to stay away from it, but she was never one to listen to warnings. So, on a dare from her friends, she snuck into the abandoned house late one night. At first, everything seemed normal. But then she heard a noise coming from the basement. Curiosity getting the better of her, she made her way down the stairs, each step creaking louder than the last. When she reached the bottom, she was met with a sight that would haunt her for the rest of her life. The walls were covered in strange markings and symbols, and in the center of the room stood a figure draped in a hooded cloak. Emily was frozen with fear, unable to move or even scream. The figure started to speak, its voice low and menacing. "I have been waiting for someone to come and play a game with me. Are you up for it?" Emily tried to back away, but her feet wouldn't move. The figure continued, "The rules are simple. I will ask you 3 questions, and if you answer correctly, you can leave. But if you answer wrong, well, let's just say, you won't be leaving this place." Emily could feel her heart racing as the figure asked the first question. She answered correctly, but the second question was much harder. She hesitated, unsure of the answer. The figure started to move closer, its eyes glowing from within the hood. With a shaking voice, Emily answered what she hoped was the correct answer. The final question was asked, and before Emily could even think, the answer just came to her. She breathed a sigh of relief, but as she turned to leave, she felt a cold hand on her shoulder. The figure was right behind her, its hood now lowered to reveal a face twisted in rage. "You cheated," it growled, as it tightened its grip. Emily screamed and woke up, drenched in sweat, realizing it was all just a nightmare. But she never forgot the feeling of that cold hand on her shoulder, and from that day on, she always listened to the warnings.